an architect only, I remembered. These albums are like this. Actually, I forgot this.
Yeah, is it laterite or bricks?
That is Kerala laterite.
Laterite, no?
Redstone, that is common. Now what they do is, they make tiles out of it. Cut it really small. My village is very rich with that. My childhood I also made. I also used to extract these stones.
Kannur, where it is, I don't know actually. Thrissur, I know where it is. Kannur, where it is, I don't know.
Thrissur, Calicut, Kannur,
Okay, north.
Bangalore.
North.
We are the next district to Kasaragod, Kannur. Uti is my village, nearby village. 30 kilometers. There may be some our travel to Uti also. I take them for a drive, the Ghat drive, and I show them how four-wheeler can run in 3 wheels. Tilted so much so that only 3 wheel will be able.
By any chance, do you know one Meena Ravindran?
Veena?
Meena Ravindran.
Veena Ravindran, I know.
You know?
ECA.
You know, ECNS, NFC.
That waste plastic packet we use for the.
So she is also associated with the same activities.
I understood when you said that.
The accent to accent match.
World is very small.
Yes, it is.
World is very small.
It is small.
I am Veda, I am also an architect. We were actually colleagues for some time. I mean, again, we are colleagues for some time. That's about it. So I run this campaign called Megomat. It is related to Swachh anti-littering, anti-garbage dumping. So in the present circumstances, the only thing I can do is keep on doing awareness programs. So that is something which I can do without anybody's help, which is going on. For the rest of the things, we always require other people to come in. So that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So that's it. अब तो आप ही बताओ ना।
आपका जर्नी बताइए ना आपका।
पूरा थोड़ी बताएंगे अभी।
पूरा बताइए ना आप briefly आप
Celebration.
हाँ थोड़ा सा फिर I have been associated with Pallas Srijana from a very long time. Pallas Srijana is a NGO or a volunteer organization who works for grassroots innovations to promote and to facilitate grassroots innovations. That is what this organization has been working into. So we also volunteer for that as and when it is required.
So, farming, rural development, grassroots innovators from rural areas and
identifying them and then promoting them.
Architecture, sustainable architecture.
Architecture?
What type of architecture we are also into sustainable architecture.
See, there is no time. It is because finally what happens, architecture is not you are doing for your for your fancy.
Client's requirement.
It's up to client's requirement. If client is in, we can throw things at him. See, ye le lo, ye sari acha hai, wo sari achhi hai. Finally, if he shows interest in that, then we will go in that direction. It's not that I'll sell only that. It's nothing like that. We are designers. According to the requirement of client, we'll give the best possible solution to them.
ये इतने बड़े बड़े लोगों के सामने
बड़े लेवल पे 2
ऐसे
साल
सोचते तो एक दिन में भी ला दिया सर।
2 साल पहले बड़े थे, अभी मैं 5 किलो कम हो गए।
I swear.
सेंटर वो शेयर एंड वीडियो इंटरेक्शन कैसे बोलते हैं?
It's my house in Kerala.
Your house?
200 year old.
When I wanted to modify all engineers, architecture, no, it will collapse. You can't do it. One of my classmates was a local mason who only constructed compound walls. I said, come, you know how to mix cement, I will do the rest. And modified into that model. So we used to conduct a lot of camps there. Children from Hyderabad used to come.
So I'm Vishakha, Mashanka, I'm Maharashtrian. And another thing is that I have my business for the one-time use plastic solutions review. I'm doing the consultancy for the main motto is just to eradicate one-time use plastic and the waste management at India. I do the consultancy for various organizations to become plastic-free organizations. And I'm passionate about this thing what you are doing. We started this type of things in 87 we started at Nagpur with Nanaji Deshmukh, Deen Dayal Shodh Sansthan. That is Bal Jagat is there at Nagpur. So the main motto is to teach the children in the nature connect, with the nature connect. So all the open mandaps we made, like whatever there are in temples, so like that we made. And in every mandapam the children will learn the various colors. That is, we started with the 64 colors has to be there, like but it couldn't be. So we have done with some 13 to 14 colors and this thing. It is still running. And with that, we are giving other sanskar camps, like for their for personality development. Still the Bal Jagat is running because of COVID it was closed. Still the Bal Jagat is running. But as I am out of that from after my marriage, so but still in between when I am going to Nagpur, I do visit that place and this thing. Then I was there for the Chitrakoot project of Nanaji Deshmukh, which is entirely for the what we can say the Vanaprastha ashram. That project is totally devoted at the Chitrakoot for the Vanaprastha ashram. Then coming after my marriage at Wardha, we started with the Utkarsha Bal Bhavan for the various skill developments and the personality developments of the children with the holistic approach. That is various teaching them the various mantras and chanting, making them aware about what is the actual move of doing the mantras. Then we form the ladies groups to do this thing. Then after coming out from there, I settled down in Hyderabad. So now at Hyderabad I am running my own movement, making girl child psychologically strong. Because everywhere we are seeing that the girls are being taught now self-defense and everything. But when actual thing is coming, she has to be psychologically ready to use that skills. Only self-defense won't work for this thing. So they should need their psychological stability for that. How to this thing, and I am the power. Because women are saying this, but women are the greatest power. They are the power to give a life. So the greatest power they are having. Only the things they are not showing. So how to enhance your inside power and how to face that thing. So this type of making girl child psychological strong. I go to various schools and colleges. It is one man hour army, you can say. Various schools and colleges. I request the various people like you people. Suggest me the college and schools where I can go, girls college and schools where I can go and I can have my sessions over there. So I do that thing. Other thing is that I am also a soft skill trainer. It is other part of my life, like for bread butter. I go to various software companies or the various corporate soft skill trainings. And now this waste management and plastic, I started it as my business, but now I am more passionate about doing that one because seeing where we can, when I go to the various organizations, I see every point how the plastic is using, and generally it is our habit from the house and this thing, it's our habit to use the plastic. So how can we just replace the plastic things with the other things?
And Shakati is connected to a lot of people and a lot of organization initiatives, and he's a great people's person. So, yeah.
No,
Amazing.
art, when she said the first started with art, good dance.
Yeah.
So many
Vidya, yes. Teaching India.
Really? Yeah, I connected
Her
with.
son also is, she's brought up 2 sons. I think both of them amazingly well, I think, because they are contributing and they have a holistic view of the world and self and everything. So, I've met.
Yeah, elder one you, younger one you
Younger
mean.
one, yes.
The elder one also, he has done the, means when he is the NASA scientist, junior NASA scientist, and he worked on that own volume which is coming from the engineers when it is said. So he worked with the NASA team for that sound and this thing. So he got the junior scientist. The younger one, he is totally spiritual and holistic person. He decoded Saraswati Yantra mathematically. And then he got that push from there, and he got for the world, means Guinness World Record for that. But not only the record, but he got a push from there. He has, means his library also like this. All the khandas of Mahabharata, then Ramayana, various authors, how they are saying till the then he correlate the things, take up his own thing out of that. Both done their BTechs in software.
When did they study?
Huh?
Hyderabad.
Yeah, elder one done it in Chennai. Now he is in Germany, and the younger one has done in Hyderabad at Keshav Memorial, and then he is preparing for his further studies at maybe at US or Canada. Already he got the admissions from the. He will be taking
2003 I did a massive after programming. Necklace Road was under construction during that. We got all Kerala art forms together, including boat race.
Boat race.
We got the large 150 feet long boats, 3 of them from Kerala.
Did you work with Yacht Club of Hyderabad Swimming, do you know?
And all that meeting happened in this house.
Oh,
I used to have people, it's a huge effort, no? 560
Yes.
artists and royals more than 700, 3 boats. And Naidu's accident was during that time. He was supposed to attend. Yeah, that day it happened. Then Devendra Gaur attended my program. I translated that boat race of Kerala into Telugu. I made them to sing in Telugu.
There's a song.
Yeah. There is a song which makes people to sing. So I translated word by word into Telugu and then made them to sing. 2 lorries were the large big ones, no? Were welded together, and on top we put the boat and then carried, crossing 3 states. And we wanted the Jailer's permission during that time, so I spoke to Madam. Jailer gave the permit without it. Otherwise, it's a illegal thing. You cannot weld the 2 lorries to drive on the boat. All that was elephants were brought from Kerala. So this place, many such great events happen. Discussions, planning. Yeah, project projects. That time I was part of Kerala Association. I traveled through Maharashtra most of the places.
Okay.
Amaravati, I used to have camps in Amaravati and
Amravati is a big, nice place to
Your
have the
place,
camps,
your-
near Chikaldara and all
yeah.
that.
And what is that? Maharaj, where Mahatma Gandhi learned their camps.
Yeah, Vardha.
Vardha. That place also I stayed.
It's my in-laws' place. In fact, Vardha is my
Tukadaji Maharaj.
Tukdoji Maharaj.
Yeah, Tukadaji Maharaja's ashram I went and stayed 10 days. I used to travel. Maharashtra is rich in different activities, especially the central west.
One more thing, I think, I don't know whether Aditi has told about in between his input, he is connected to a lot of people who are into alternate and social service work and things like that. And he told me while just coming here, at least 10-20 names which I
I'm not
don't
connected, I just know him.
Adhe kada. So
Just like I
he's
know him.
interested in that, he's got into this lifestyle and he's putting his kids through that and giving them the choice and things like that. So he knows a lot of people locally and I think regionally, nationally, internationally.
2002, actually, I started this Shiksha program, in which one of the activity was soft skill life learning and advanced academy. So many people come here for projects, BTech projects, any subject. So we connect them together, make innovations of agriculture, and some of them are into sales. There were students who were doing in IIT Bombay. They started selling the refrigerator by digging in and then putting an insulation there, store vegetables for 3-4 days as fresh.
And for 1 week it will be fresh. For
Yeah,
1 week, 10 days.
that kit is being sold nationally by one of my students.
Which one you are saying?
Important
That
refrigeration.
Mitti Pool you
Yeah,
are
Mitti
saying.
Pool. Similar to that, many people do it.
It's one thing, but fungus is being infested when you are putting water surrounding it. You need only moisture.
Moisture.
So for that I introduced coco peat. Sand is also heavy. So I introduced coco peat in the surrounding. It's holding the moisture. That's working very good.
And some pumping using the pedal would require electricity. My house that is seen, you can, as you enter itself, I have got a self-lifting lift. You can sit there and pre-coolish, no? You can lift up and then see. Some physics into life.
This is your house or this is your office? What house? This place?
This was my house.
Oh,
Then I shifted down
acha.
where I was staying, and this used to be my student activity program. And that is also vacant, this is also vacant. Now I am staying in a government office. My wife is still in service. I was also a scientist in space department.
Which department?
Space department.
Which
Yes, sir.
ISRO.
I was part of ISRO as a scientist.
When
Then
did you retire?
I took my retirement in 2009 from PM service. I was with RAW. You know RAW, right?
Yes.
So I am a policeman. Retired from
Acha.
as deputy director.
Intelligence, no?
Intelligence.
Oh, oh,
I was in that as deputy director 2007 to 9.
oh.
Then I took my retirement.
How is ISRO connected to know?
You want all secrets to be told. See, ISRO is a civilian organization, so I am not part of ISRO. But we are part of it. Technically part of ISRO.
Okay, okay, understood. Understood.
Understood.
Hmm.
Our chairman is ISRO, but he can't dictate what I am doing. So I am an independent entity.
So your reporting structure is what?
Reporting structure is Prime Minister of India.
वो CISF I'm going to give very very bad example, okay? But like
PM
you know,
service.
you know Tutu?
Huh?
You know Tutu, no?
Good.
मेरे घर में Tutu, you know, right? तो और ये जैसे CISF वाले होते हैं देखो, so they take salary from one organization but reporting they do to somebody else.
So that will work. I can enter a airport, I can enter without a toll, I can travel anywhere.
So Shendra is going to leave now because he had some mistake.
Yeah, may I know about it?
Okay, I'll just give me like my short intro. I am basically into holistic health and well-being. So I was working in IT for 5 years. Since childhood I was connected with my guru Sadhguru Sai Kumar Babaji.
Sorry?
Sai Kumar Babaji from Sai Ashram Lecture, and we have a temple at Padmanabhi. He is Ayurvedic doctor by profession and Sadhguru. So since being with him, I was learning many things from him, and I had a thought of serving to the society as well. And finally I had a chance to be in ashram for 10 years, taking care of naturopathy and the ashram activities. Then I had to come out. Since 7-8 years I'm out, I was in isolation for a while and I started spreading whatever I have learned from about holistic health and well-being. So basically I concentrate on holistic health, basically disease cycle, how to reverse any disease, what is disease, root cause of disease, then what we are able to eat, at least if we are eating food also, the science behind cooking, the science behind the traditional cooking especially. But we can't incorporate every traditional practice in the modern time. So I bridge them, at least telling the science behind it, how we can implement that same thing in a modern way actually. So retaining more life in the food and making oil, salt or grains or how to remove toxins, which is very important and which is the underlying cause of various health ailments. We are ignoring those small things. So I educate on those all things and I've researched a lot on fermentations and probiotics. These fermentation probiotics are arista based and buttermilk based. I don't use any dairy products though. So dairy
No dairy
products. Basically I educate
Vegan.
on
Vegan
came recently but
Roti without cruelty. BWC.org. That's the website.
yeah. So I don't
So no bag also.
like deny
No,
dairy, but ethical practices are not there and the process which traditionally they were doing.
That is no longer.
That is no longer, that is the main problem. So I emphasize on those practices also. If you really want dairy, then follow these practices. Or else you will not have. So I don't deny any people. But this is the way you are supposed to. Then you will be safer. Unnecessarily why we have to get into that unknowingly. Like because body is sophisticated, we can manage till one point of time. After that it will leave its hands. Like it can't work. Where all the problems comes. So better be careful or try to be a balance. Like even if you are happy, you should know how to balance yourself. Give time for yourself to assimilate, eliminate and all. Connect to nature and self-time, because all these are important. So yeah, emphasize on all these things. So fermentation I have done a lot. It may be fermentation of grains or fruits or vegetables or greens. Basically, I prefer the fresh ones, but there are some things which we have to ferment and then cook it or retain the nutrient values of them. So apart from that chemical-free living like bioenzymes and all, I have introduced bioenzymes since 2008 in Hyderabad, in India. So I traveled, like after coming back from ashram, I started traveling and introducing and spreading about bioenzymes. At that time, hardly few people were doing. In 2012, Art of Living, they were doing spreading about bioenzymes. But before that, it was very much less known, not known. So I took initiative to spread, and after social media took it over, then it was spread well. So I have researched more on bioenzymes also, and I have also shared some of my experiments to Dr. Rizikon about, like they were using chemicals along with bioenzymes. Then I have shared our local herbs and other things. You can completely avoid chemicals and all. So I do bioenzymes without jaggery, without water also. Now I don't use any bioenzymes though, but so I have done a lot of research on preservation techniques and so then farming, permaculture, I educate on permaculture. I don't design farms, but I have done my permaculture, so I integrate all those principles in life. Permaculture is not just into farming. Basically, how you utilize those principles in your life, it can be utilized everywhere, in architecture or in education or in a business. So I introduce them in a holistic health aspect. Like that, minimalism, sustainability. So these all are my topics which I educate on. I travel around India.
Where do you stay?
So I stay at Padmaram Nagar, Secunderabad. So I just have a space, small space. I call it as Sarvam Living. So just a learning space where people can come and learn about the topics. Padmaram Nagar Park.
Yes.
Main park. Just opposite to that there is Garona Supermarket.
Yes.
Earlier it was there. Behind that Garona Perumal Apartments. Opposite to that.
Tamil Nadu there is no fry. What else are there? No fry, no boil.
I know Padel
No fry, no?
No boil.
No oil, no boil cooking.
No oil, no boil.
No
ऑयल भी
cooking.
नहीं करना है और ऑयल भी नहीं करना
Sunlight.
ओके
And they make beautiful vada.
Is Padel Shivakumar, one of my friends. He uses poha basically. Poha is cooked only,
Everything is.
but
Poha is-
otherwise he mixes.
Poha is actually smashed
It's
rice. So
roasted,
it's
yeah.
easier to
Yeah.
soak it. Basically, most of the food. Even when I cook at home, I soak it for 2-3 hours. Then only I cook. So the steaming is only one steam is good enough. Cooking is easy. I make a porridge. Most of the time, my food is porridge. Coconut milk, not other. I like coconut milk more than other.
कोकोनट तो ऐसे भी it's a संपूर्ण आहार we don't need anything
And in my journey, I am into raw diet since 3 years now.
Huh?
Raw diet. I am on fruits now, mostly.
That is why he is slim and beautiful. Slim beautiful.
So
We wish we are like.
you are also like that only.
No, but I like eating. What can I do?
With eating also you are slim and
I
beautiful.
like eating. I have a good cook, so I keep cooking and eating.
Like what you are doing you should like it
yeah, of course.
I enjoy. That's what I said. No fast food, slow food.
slow food
I enjoy slow food.
Yeah, that's
See, the
that
bit
is
by
the
bit,
what
that is
you
how
like, you
traditional-
have it, but enjoy the thing.
Yeah,
Main thing is
traditional
to
was
enjoy.
also you have to take it, look at it, saliva
enjoy
should
it
come.
अब मुझे
Enjoy
मिलेगा
it.
अब मुझे मिलेगा
हमारा तो खाली पानी पूरी के साथ वैसा होता है.
But no disease for last so I have never seen a doctor.
सही बोला
I have never seen a doctor in my
No
life.
food can
Getting coordinating all those skills.
actually women के साथ
No, with all these diet people are like this. I am not sick for so many years.
I was never sick even when I was eating, but I wanted to be a holistic. I wanted to live a holistic journey naturally.
No, holistic is you should eat the mutton also and this also.
Holistic
So holistic is that, right?
No, holistic is like what we are meant to be, how we are meant to live in harmony with the nature. That is very important. It's not that we are meant to
It's with the
See,
nature.
holistic is you should be sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. All the three gunas should be there. Then only holistic, right?
so what he is saying is he is sattvic at the time for the time being
Later he
so
will
later
become.
he will decide huh?
He has to progress.
I mean, tamasic, if tamasic nature is not there, we can't sleep. I have that tamasic,
Yeah.
I have a
See,
rajasic.
everybody will have
Let us-
but certain
let-
thing will
let-
dominate
Let us actually trigger it so that rajasic will come.
ऐसे
There
कैसे
should
हो
be a
गया?
balance.
ऐसे कैसे हो गया?
I mean, to achieve a tamasic guna, we need not eat something.
See, nobody can be.
By
It's only
nature we
30,
have.
30,
you are
30%.
saying no अभी वो उसको देखिए I feel अब पानीपुरी actually ladies का क्या है कि most of the shops को
See.
देख के वैसा feeling होता है
Of
ladies को
course,
See, why-
I teach to eat
I guess
pani.
See, why we are saying Brahmaspanam, Brahma. The chanting has to be over then. Only can eat. One sloka, look at it.
तो वो जैसे हमारे डॉगी बोलते हैं to know
See, the reason is
no
no.
wait.
The reason is Brahmarpanam. Here you eating, your Brahma should come out. Creativity should come. The Brahma is the god of creativity.
Creativity.
So your food is to make you creative. So only the seeds which can grow you must eat. Then only it can grow
Yes.
inside. But dead bodies when you eat, you will become dead bodies in the graveyard. See, Dahanam is what happens here. So when you eat a dead body, Dahanam happens. Dahanam is also firing. This is the fireplace. So this becomes a. That's why I keep saying mobile graveyard is good.
मतलब जिंदा खा लो जिसको भी खाना
That is what traditionally the food
उसमें वो
habits.
जिंदा मछली
Yeah.
डालते हैं.
हाँ उसमें वो हम लोग वो
By any chance you are a Saraswat Brahmin?
no
They are the people who spread this eating from fish.
I can't stand at eggs. I'm typical
एक
Ruti
फॉरेन ट्रिप को गए हम लोग का लेडीज लोग का 40 लेडीज का फॉरेन ट्रिप था इजिप्ट को वहाँ का जो ये था ना क्या बोलते हैं उसको टूर ऑपरेटर उसका मेन जॉब क्या था हाउ टू प्रिवेंट लेडीज फ्रॉम गोइंग टू द शॉप्स मजा उधर उधर पर देखो शॉप्स देखे ऑल लेडीज विल रन टू द शॉप्स
No, So that you need, for that also you need an arc. Correct?
I'm just reminding you that eco-friendly shop, that zero waste shop is there.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. You
That
were there at
that
the-
Bonpalli
Yes,
road.
yes, yes, I remember. I know.
Now you remember, no?
Yes, yes, yes.
After that,
That is my
Bonpalli
friends
market
only.
came.
That
Where
shop
do you
is of
stay?
my
Where do
friends
you-
only.
Everybody's just-
I said
It's
earlier,
okay.
she
It's
said-
okay.
No, it's not like that, Mehta.
She
I'm
says
saying
that,
it's my friend's shop. She's saying
Why
everyone
do-
is your friend.
Why do?
That's
Sanipuri.
what she's saying.
Because what?
You are
Where
right.
do you stay?
Sanipuri.
I stayed by Uriya.
My children were in Ramakrishna Vidyalaya. Sanipuri.
Bhavan's ka
BSR.
na? हाँ, Bhavan's ka na? Ramakrishna, right?
But we call it Ramakrishna. Because it was
Ah, yeah,
Ramakrishna
Ramakrishna.
Bhavan's Vidyalaya.
No, it's
It
not.
was originally owned by Ramakrishna Math. They had transferred it to Bharatiya Vidyalaya.
Okay.
So it is Ramanpuram na.
No, it is in Sanipuri.
नहीं, उसका there are 3-4 branches actually.
No, no, Sanipuri, there is only one.
वो भी था ना जुबली हिल्स में?
See, that is original Bhavans.
अच्छा।
This is Ramakrishna Math was running it, transferred to Bhavans. During that time, I was part of that school. Every Saturday, I used to spend a full day.
My
Yeah,
It's called the Bhavans Ramakrishna Vidyalaya.
yeah, that's my
That's it.
both
BSR
children
gate.
got the same center for their 10th class. I used to drop them.
Now, that used to be one of my children's activity. Go there.
It's a
spend
very
all-
nice school, na?
You are.
Very nice.
I don't know.
No, nice in the sense the campus is good.
Campus is
Because
because
we
campus is
had
nice
very
with lot of chips packet thrown here and there.
No, campus
No,
is
it
good,
wasn't
campus is
nice.
good.
It wasn't like that. It was having nice greenery and.
Or fruity ka packets
We
thrown.
used to- no, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that when we used to go. Because we mothers
That
had
time
very nice time over
chips were not
there.
there that time.
No, chips were
It's
there.
the
My
नहीं,
children
fruity तो था
go-
वो time पे।
No.
Fruity chips. Fruity तो अपने बचपन से ही था. No, it's not like that. Fruity chips were there.
Yeah, okay, that's the thing.
चलो, but मेरा नाम फिर से भूल गया आपका।
मेरा नाम शैलेंद्र है।
शैलेंद्र। You are Telugu only?
Telugu.
Proper. So you live with your parents? You live with your parents?
Yeah, I do. But I keep traveling a lot.
हाँ.
So I keep in touch.
your fees there, the good.
No.
No, I think
Add it.
You sent me that link.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
enter there so that we know where we are meeting. We keep meeting somewhere. Maybe your place one day, some other place. So that some concern can be shared. I believe in sharing concern, giving headaches to you.
Anytime at my place, doors are always open. Vijayendra sir.
Actually, this door was closed for 2 years. I opened today. Like morning I came and cleaned it. I want somebody to come and clean. He came now.
So the house was getting bored all these years.
Yeah, once upon a time when it was young, people were coming. It became old, nobody came.
So now the house is happy.
I have 2 houses. One of the houses
So So
open.
she's saying this is house is happy
Now
now as
happy.
we
That's a
are.
good
We are.
No, we came. No.
We came
कोई
here.
बात ही नहीं कर रहा उससे कितना खराब लगता है उसको।
So many people came.
But 2 साल से बात नहीं किया ना।
Yeah, that's life.
Life has stopped now.
I mean, Stapatya,
हाँ,
Vastu,
हाँ,
learned tradition.
okay,
Agama Shastra.
हाँ,
So one assignment was in US to construct a temple, so I went to the planet design.
okay. खाली एक ही चीज मेरे को खराब लगता है तेलुगु temples में only one whole and it is only in Telugu temples. So जो स्तंभ दीपम स्तंभ रहता है ना, right in the
What is
center
स्तंभ?
दीप स्तंभम. दीप स्तंभम ये था.
Dipastamba Mahashchari.
अरे दीप स्तंभम नहीं मालूम. कोई भी.
Deepastamba is where Deepam is there. You know Deepam?
Deepam, I know, but
Yes,
Rajastamba will be inside the temple.
स्तंभ स्तंभ का क्या मतलब है? पिलर.
वो
Pillar.
समझ में आता
बस
है।
उतना ही और क्या समझना है?
अरे दीपस्तंभ होता कहाँ बेटे तुम?
टेम्पल के
Yeah.
एंटर में जो दरवाजा है ना उसको पूरा ब्लॉक करता हुआ बीच में होता है वो. हाँ. वो मेरे को बहुत ही बेकार लगता है वो. हाँ. और
Because
इसका-
nobody should stand there, otherwise the center queue will be there.
Are you getting confused with Rajastamba or
Not,
Deepastamba?
No.
अच्छा Deepastamba is
Deep-
तो
Dipastamba
ब्रास
is
का
there.
बना होता है ना, ब्रास का बना होता है. That is only in Telugu temples.
I remember it.
No, but it is good. Yeah, you
See,
know,
so
sometimes
that
it's
nobody
good.
will stand there in the center and
नहीं, वो पूरा उसका व्यू ब्लॉक हो जाता है. पूरा
No, that is
ये
why you
view
should
के लिए
see
simple
from side
नहीं
नहीं होता है।
नहीं कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है ना
बहुत अच्छा है।
आते जाते नमस्कार करके सामने निकल
वो
जाओ।
उसमें एक के बाद में
Sometimes
दो
we
weakness
feel like
लगाना,
that.
एक इधर तो दीप का दीप भी हो जाएगा, look also with बस only in Telugu temples. This is what I'm trying to
नहीं
say.
नहीं नहीं everywhere it
No,
is.
South
Everywhere.
India
I
has
have-
temples में.
नागपुर में भी है यार
Everywhere.
because so
Yeah,
many
it's
temples
better.
have it. नहीं
We
नहीं
will have a
so
dialogue
many.
discussion next
Yeah,
year. You
because
want
this is
to
Agama Shastra, you are there.
Yes, Pakistan.
Stop it.
I
Stop it.
Okay, bye.
Can you
Bye.
tell it?
Shailen.
Actually, now I just working for one
So,
temple
you
where
can
the
call me back.
things are
My guru was
Yes,
one of the person who
Actually,
translated
There is one
Kshetra
more
Samuchaya.
question on this one.
Kshetra Samuchaya means how temples construction has to be. I mean, only one of my life and disciple of him. So traditionally I learned
Why
the
don't you?
very nice.
Kshetra Achara Anushthan is a book by that Vijay Menon, nowadays.
No, seriously, yes. Now still I'm Parasambam, Dikasambam, I still understand.
Next
but
one,
maybe
you ask.
later.
I'll show you somewhere.
We will explain you why is it like.
Now?
No, sometimes we will
Yes, sure.
have a session on that. Many people can. We will take topic by topic and then start. Somewhere we have to, whatever I learn has to be given to somebody else. Otherwise it's a papa to my guru. He is Vedabhara, that picture.
Okay.
Swami Rama's disciple.
इसको रख दो ना, विजय रख दो वापस। बस यही रख दो।
बाद में से.
आज का ऐसे काम करते हैं।
हाँ?
Study का जो है.
आप वो पानी भी तो
He is a Mahamandaleshwar Swami Vedabhara. He is no more.
Oh, I thought
He left 3-4 years back. But before that, 1.5 year, he decided I am going to die in another 500 days. I am not going to talk to anybody. Stop. So, one fine morning, he stopped talking. Otherwise, he used to travel to 150 countries for giving lectures.
But
Because he
But
taught
normally-
only one thing in life, and that is silence. How to be silent.
for normal people, it is Vanaprastha ashrama. For say,
What is Vanaprastha? What is that thing?
going to the
Pardon?
This is one of the biggest mistake most of the Indian people do.
you retire
I am
from
asking you.
retire from your operational work.
What
and
is
become
Vanaprastha?
recluse and you start focusing completely.
What
inwards.
is Vanaprastha?
Whatever I do, I'm getting.
No, Vanaprastha, the meaning. We explained it. I just want to
Huh?
right? No, Vanaprastha,
That's what.
he translated it. I want to know whether it is correct or not.
What did he say?
Forest.
Going to fast.
Retirement basically.
So my understanding.
No, is it correct? Yes or no is that?
No, what my understanding.
Vanaprastha is correct or not?
Yeah.
हाँ,
प्रस्थान
correct.
वन के तरफ प्रस्थान दिया है. So
See,
in
now you are
nowadays-
confusing. Vanaprastha is what I asked. Then you said Vanaprastha.
Vana is a one.
Vana is forest.
Prastha.
I am asking Vanaprastha.
Prastha. हाँ.
Vana means Akash, my
Akash.
department, space department.
Yeah.
So that is wrong.
Huh,
Okay,
yeah.
this is what happens to
Journey
most of the
towards
people.
the.
Some buffalo told one day, Vanaprastha is going to forest. Everybody repeated same thing without even thinking.
Okay.
Vanaprastha is going to space. That means you have to have a mind which is like a space, which doesn't make a scratch.
Wow.
It's a great concept. See, Bharatiya Shastra is with a great concept. Only when you analyze it word by word and understand. From Garhasthyam, I moved to Vanaprastha. What is Vanaprastha? My children have grown. Now they are independent. I am a free man. Realizing that is Vanaprastha, not going to forest.
Papa, I closely interpreted in my own way.
Yeah, but I just wanted to his
No, I
to
didn't
correct
agree with
him.
that.
Yeah, he said it is, and most she also repeated, no, going to forest. That's what everybody.
I said retirement.
Actually, it is that. Retirement is that. But who retires? I have also retired, but my mind is always with what happened to my grandchildren, taking scale and telling them what should be done.
Getting aloof from उनके बीच में नहीं roots now.
Yeah.
So,
Don't involve in any activity is Vanaprastha.
Everyone is saying we can't,
Yeah, but Vanaprastha
detach.
is
We can't detach.
Vanaprastha is
When
also
the
over.
lady says we can't detach.
Huh?
My Vanaprastha is also over.
Okay, if you don't detach, you will create
Then
trouble to
tapas.
people who are in the Grihastashram.
Then that tapas is
सासू
sitting
तुम्हारे बेटों
at.
की
I
शादी
did
होगी ना तो ध्यान
Vanaprastha.
रखना.
Moved around. Now tapas. I don't move also.
I never, there's again started meeting with
It's a date concept.
people and looking at my concept.
So, then I got so
Meaning
I
all
thought
passions,
Vanaprastha.
passions and
No, you got to tapas, right?
मधे
There is another stage.
Another stage.
So it's pure tapas.
Without
Pure.
missing
Unless Vanaprastha is I am here around but I don't
पर
involve.
वे ऐसे सोचते
There are
हैं.
people have to come to you.
So these last 500 days was pure tapas.
You don't even talk to
But
them.
it is for Grihasthas also.
Everyone who see, you need to reach into that PG level. Somebody joins in LKG and drop out in 10th class also. No. Only very rarely people do PhD and PG. Yeah, some people will switch. Otherwise we will leave at Grihasthasam and die.
This is just a meeting or a purposeful meeting?
It is to know each other. There are a lot of islands. We are trying where we can make some bridges. If we can do a good architecture and make bridges, we'll do it.
क्या bridges क्या करना है इसका?
It is pure.
Why not? There was a purpose for this meeting or just a meeting?
नहीं purpose he is the संचालक.
Yeah.
So the purpose is so
Identifying a purpose for life.
हाँ.
Then.
Or if not for life, at least for a meeting. हाँ.
So, conscious living aspect of it, there is materialistic or technological development is happening rampant and there is a huge push for it and market is driven towards that. And people are all, majority of the population is doing it. But to the human existence, conscious aspect of it is a real current relevant and important aspect of human existence. So that is not getting equally pushed because it is, so that to create that balance so that people can enjoy themselves and their existence. So this particular aspect needs to be got back into, it has to play the catch-up game, not as much as, so this effort is to try to support at least Hyderabad, and beyond perhaps, but Hyderabad to help people in catching up on the conscious side of it. So this, that one of the practical aspects of where it wants to lead to is creating spaces of conscious living in and around Hyderabad, and then people can come and experience it as workshops. They can come and learn and experience and take that back to their routine life and then start imbibing back, and they can come and replenish as and when they need it at different aspects of it. So there is not one topic, it's about life. So there is, it's like there's a huge there are
LIFC.
yeah, there is a lot of topics, and there's a lot of people. TPS who is going to be inspiring that in terms of imparting that someone should know it, should have lived it to be able to teach it to the next people also, right? And so there are people like that. So we are trying to collaborate in trying to create an execution model. There are people who can teach, but we need and people who need it.
Very simple. LIFE. Live in full enjoyment. Learn in full enjoyment. Every day learn. I finished my learning.
Your days are over.
Eh?
Every day you have to learn. Once you finish learning, your days are over.
Unless you have question life, questions will not come. Unless you have questions, your life is dead. So how long you keep with this question? So be a learner in that. Learn in full enjoyment.
But everybody, if they learn, then who will teach? So I have decided.
No, that is one of the biggest problem. I don't ever teach anybody. I only reflect on thoughts. That reflection is when you speak. Now I reflect. When some question came, and then I directed again, asked him. So that question should come. Don't leave it. Oh, I know. That's a bad thing which every one of us have. So word by word you analyze only when you ask questions. Don't finish the syllabus. We have nothing to finish in our life. Teaching has become only finishing. I was director for academic staff college in Government of India, UGC. Biggest problem is teachers. Everybody is a trainer.
Everybody is a trainer.
Trainer. If you have psychological problems, start psychology training. Eh?
ये कहानी है बड़े लोग बच्चों को जो सिखाते हैं जो who they are not imperfect.
Sorry, sorry.
वो सदगुरु बोलते हैं ना कि
See, the word itself is a bad word.
कौन सा?
How do you write it?
Which word?
The spell it. The person whom you have.
सदगुरु.
What is his spelling?
इंग्लिश में.
Ah.
इंग्लिश में SAD सद.
That is Sadguru.
सदगुरु. हाँ.
Understood?
हाँ.
I met him when I was returning from America. We met in a hotel. Immediately he came here. I know him 20 years back when he has no gathering at all. You did not join as director in my trust. Your chairman joined. Why should I join your trust? You tell me where he quotes one single Indian scripture in his talk.
No, he doesn't.
Then where?
He doesn't.
He is an Indian spiritual man.
He happens to be Indian. That's it.
That is what I am saying. It is not, the concept should be understood going inside the books. That is what we are lacking. We are going behind the people who publish it. Nobody knows Swami Vedabharat, Swami Rama.
Why do people know?
Very less, na.
हाँ,
But unless you come on to
popular नहीं.
Popular नहीं.
Popular नहीं हो. Popular is
See,
when more people.
I have a book here who talks about Ishwarane Aranyaka. It's in Malayalam. Who realized God? You take any page, it's from Kerala, small place. And until and unless I read his biography from that book, I never know. There are thousands of people who realized it.
How many languages do you know?
Me, I speak Telugu, Kannada, Tamil, Gujarati,
You
Bangladesh.
can be reading a lot of books, native books also. Can you also read those books?
I read. Most of them.
You seem to be
I studied in Karnataka, so that has got an advantage sitting in a classroom learning Kannada. So I'm certified certificate of 6 months program, evening classes. So Telugu script reading person. But now I don't read it Malayalam.
so many languages.
No, that is very less actually. I reflect. Many of my talks I don't prepare for. I reflect. Pick up something from somewhere, start reflecting. That's okay. So we need people who do this reflecting. That becomes knowledge. Learning is different from knowledge. Okay. Learning is entirely different from knowledge. We learn and write exam. We get a certificate. That certificates are plenty. That whatever in last 2 years certificates are there in that read. Every day PhDs are also there, 2, 3, 1 of the PhDs. Does it make any sense? How much? See, we think that we know. Right? Do we look at word by word, realize it, analyze it? That we need a lot of people on that. That's what I'm saying, the concern should continue.
But there should be a Vedic approach also.
Eh?
There should be a platform also.
That is what we want this place to be. When people come with the saying that no, electrical energy, BTech electrical engineering, immediately I give you a screwdriver and ask them to open it. That's what I did here. Open that switchboard. We never did it. I said, I will show you how to open it. Mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, computer science. I say, I have got an old PC, take it up and open it. So I have all the old PCs also kept here for that purpose.
I do the same.
I asked them, open it.
Even
Open
I
it.
tried it.
Yeah.
I'm staying in the house. I'm having so many switchboards. I should know what is there inside. And if there are small this thing, I should know how to get it connected.
That see, every day I am using it. When I open it, I must know. Oh, this is connected with the rubber. I open it and then look at it. Yeah, oh, this is the elastic. That mechanical interest is not that. How do you call yourself as an engineer?
Are you an engineer?
I am not an engineer.
Are you interested in the doctor? I mean, are you interested how it is fitting and how it is?
That is what I am saying. That should
What's
happen.
the who's review? He's saying he's calling himself an engineer.
Yeah.
No, rarely we
Actually-
see people write engineer. I have seen some of my friends who are engineer, they will write EGR.
But ER they will try.
They are confident that I am an engineer.
They're proud.
That Burj Khalifa, the biggest building, the piling is done by my classmate. Universal piling in Dubai, Gulf. Wherever there is a piling problem in the whole world, he is one of the
What
consultants.
is piling?
Piling is you have to
Beam
walk down
foundation.
the ground
Round
to
and
make
जितना
the.
ऊपर है उससे 3 फुट नीचे चाहिए.
You can imagine when he was piling for Burj Khalifa building, there used to be rabbits and in the center of Dubai. That is the time when the piling was done. The Konkan railway, you want that actually piling is going down. When you make rail, you need to do it horizontal. That's all the difference. It's a great expert. No? So anything when you do, you go deep into it. That is lacking in children. It's not
But at least the knowledge of the basic things has to be there. Because nowadays they are saying master of none, but it has to be there for the some.
नहीं, jack of all trades, master of one.
Yeah.
ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसा बोलो. At least one thing you should be master, other things you should.
Then it will come.
Yeah.
I am a master of mathematics, so everything is mathematics for me. English is also mathematics.
I should get Pratish to it. Actually, now his office is started. He's working with Virtusa.
Virtusa first building, when Begumpet building was constructed, my talk was there as first
Okay.
induction training program. I had that loose banyan Virtusa. They gave me that. I used to go to every MNC company, Wipro, Infosys, so many companies. All that MNC training was there. So what we need is we need people who are really concerned about learning, spread it, concerned about life, LIFE. All my books are life, LIFE. Live in full enjoyment, learn in full enjoyment, reflection of life, rhythm of life. Life is to live, life is to love.
What he said, my things are like, how I relate with these things is some of the same. Also, rarely I myself get ready for the things whenever I am going for the lecture or something. After seeing all the people and what they are talking, even at the time of tea, every session will start with the tea. The tea session, I just watch, I just talk to the people and then I discover. I don't have any written. The people ask me, what is your written symbology? Synopsis, I don't have any synopsis.
Only 2 talks I did for students. Both I did the same. You send me the kids, ask them what their concern.
I know.
I want to address the most thing that is running in their mind today.
That
I
is
don't want to
it.
tell them, see, from my
We should
experience I
treat
can tell you
them.
this,
No, but-
but I don't want to do, I don't want to talk about कुछ भी impact नहीं होगा, आया बोले चलेगी कोई बुला दिया क्या फर्क पड़ता है? No one cares.
Not everything you want to do. When I teach mathematics, I do heritage, Indian scientific heritage. I must quote a lot of heritage things. So I must put it in. 10 times if I do, 11th time I will put it. You will require to put some facts. So can we have some activity around
Yes, we will have.
where we
Just,
will share?
yes,
we will
we
share
will share.
knowledge.
We'll, at least even we can start with this, like 2-3 people and this. Let's start up something so slowly. Definitely we will pick up with that.
Vaipuri is nearby. Where do you stay?
I stay at Shipgate.
Okay. So close to, kind of close
In
to.
Nagar.
Very well.
Yeah. Tori Joki. Here at Tori.
That's a beautiful, nice place.
Yes, you can. We can have at
Very
my
place is
office.
good.
Yeah, my office is also. Yes, the people can sit and talk like Like it is better.
One thing is, what it is, one thing is, the concept of a place where some people can live, about 50 people, at a farm location, with farming around, in and around Hyderabad, and conducting workshops, the same discussions as a workshop mode is one of those things that was I felt, because you can take people, it's like a small yatra, you can take people out of their this thing
Routine.
and then take them to the place where naturally it is, you can
I
elevate them.
invited one of my friend, Himavan. to our group. He joined yesterday.
Yes, yes,
In
one
our
member,
group
right?
he is
Yeah,
there.
okay.
So he has his farms.
Oh,
Where is that?
And it is around, from my place it is around 30 kilometers.
That means around 6 kilometers.
Yeah.
Do they have a place to stay?
Yeah, he has something because
See-
he has come up with one project where he is selling the farms in and around that thing. He is having the farmhouse over there.
See, I have
So
a.
he will be ready, and actually day before on this Ugadi only, his wife started one organization for grooming the children, mainly college going children and all. So that's why finishing school, finishing school like that. So that's why I sent him the invite of this thing. I said it is better we can get connected. So he said I will go through it. So if we are having the other session wherever, I can invite. Today it is.
Yeah,
There is
see,
a lot
see,
notice.
I tell you, I was just sharing my
Yeah,
experience
but
of
it is
going to
good.
one of the farm last week. That was Chevala. I am connected to Pragati, but that's a 5-star,
Yeah.
5,000 rupees per day. I wanted maybe 1,000 rupees per day where children can come and then stay some 50 people. So I was hunting for such a place. Last week I went there, I saw how they make jaggery. They have got 25 acres of land. I got a school which is almost barren now. Children are not there. They are thinking what to do. So I said probably that can be one center where we can have such camps. We need like modification of
I
walking.
have a couple of my friends who are having the camps in and around Hyderabad.
So that is
So
where
we
I was
can get
sharing him
connected.
yesterday
I was-
evening 7 o'clock. Then he said let us discuss about it. I said let us gather people to see how they are interested to run through that. That is why we are here today. That was a short notice.
No, it's okay. People like us can run where.
So what we can do is one of these weekend or sometime whenever people are fix a date, whoever is possible.
Yes.
We can go to that farm and stay there. So one weekend if you stay, we know what are the problems there. Is it require tethering for
Actually,
making
for,
such a
I
camp
think
for a larger
for
group?
2-3 times we should meet within a city somewhere.
That's
So
all.
that we can build our team.
Yeah.
And as soon as we are building our team,
We can.
let's go systematically if we are moving the
That is why
new
that
people are
group is made and
comfortable.
immediately added.
Wherever the new people are, the bonding is happening in the city only for 2 hours, 3 hours like that.
That is what
And
he was
then
feeling.
we go.
Then immediately he said, let us. My plan is generally I think immediately.
Yes,
So
sir.
immediately
You know
I
that-
said let us meet tomorrow.
No, that is good. It's, but for the people, everyone won't be the.
Not required. See, everybody will have
These things,
priorities.
Priorities and these things. So it will take little time, but definitely whenever we are coming up, we'll come
Some
with.
2-3 times we meet.
Yes.
And not 2-3
That way we
times
can
we'll
get
add
into
up
our
the
alignment,
people
there
to
are opportunities there. And
the
one name came up. There's another name that comes up.
That's
Prakash
right.
Garu has a central library. We could once meet probably there. It has a beautiful energy there. This place has a beautiful energy. Like people are doing it with good bhavan. Anyways, it will be attractive and they will have their own one or two people who they think are like-minded. Somewhere conversations would have happened. Like this, if we gather a few people, I think people are there. Problem is there. Intersects. Everything is there.
See, I had two
We only
programs.
have to tell the people and start the
I had 2 programs which I was running almost 10-15 years. One is called the Destination IAS. Second one was called Mission CSAT. I've got books also, which is Civil Service Films. All of my books are online available free. Anybody can download. So the Destination IAS is for children to learn different subjects so that they become academically good. 11th, 12th is over, then graduation starts, Mission CSAT, how to prepare for the civil service. So this was one place. I've got a lot of civil service books.
That is beautiful.
GRE, GMAT, TOEFL, IELTS, everything was done in this place. Right? Times also came. The director used to come here and then see how he had to improve his teaching methodology. Because
Time coaching.
that is because one of the students was very bad in the vocabulary. Came here, next exam, from 45%, she reached up to 96. So he was doubt whether the online examination she is writing fake. So he called her and then asked to write in front of her. They are also shipped. How did you improve? He said, I went to DrTPS, that's how I improved. He immediately drove and came here to see what am I doing. So that's what I'm saying, the analysis is lacking because we want immediate benefit. Right? That immediate benefit will make you to lose the base. The patience is lacking in children.
That's why they are not coming up with the depth.
And there is no systemic approach. People don't want systemic
The
approach.
teachers don't have.
I think that as a system is not teaching systemic approach. People are also like, Abhi, somehow make it happen today. Somehow
They
you
will
can
diagnose and then they give the treatment.
The way they are getting and squeezing a child from their KG1, that is nursery KG1.
Even preschool is based.
See, that is why another concept is like a grandma child care center, which I have. Age 3 to grade 3. The 6 years have a school where children will come and play. I wanted somebody to start this in my ground floor. Grandma child care center. Right? Where children can come, parents can come, grandparents can come, they can sit, give only craft. Many ideas can be given how to do craft. I do a lot of craft programs. Making flower, making basket, all that can be done. Jute or anything you give, paper. I do a lot of craft programs. Many people can join, teach them.
Even
I do.
I learned tailoring when I was in 7th class. I stitch.
I was part of that.
That's what I'm saying. See, we need this to spread.
See, even I have a concept in that. There is a thing called
Immediately we
No,
can-
whereas this दूसरा craft program, I will also enroll into
That
that.
is what I'm saying. We need a place where such children.
No, I am calling myself a children.
What is what I'm saying?
Because it's about
See, you see that program which I did in America, I was teaching young children how to make this thing. He asked me language. You know what did I say? There were people from Kashmir to Kerala to Bengal to Gujarat. I told 3 days I will teach all of you to read and write your language. 3 days. Then the parents used to tell, for last 10 years I am telling my son, he is in 9th class, he is not reading. I said 3 days, they will write. Whatever dictation we give. At least your name, parents' name, place name, all that you will have to write. 3rd day, Tribune, Republic, people are coming, Tribune newspaper is coming, and I will have a whiteboard. If you write there, your picture will come in the paper. Every parent taught them in 3 days. Finished. That is the motivation. She did not.
Actually, he
See.
didn't taught the children how to write their language.
Motivate parents.
He motivated the child like that.
Not child, parent.
That if within 3 days you are teaching this thing to your child, that
Bacha will come in a newspaper.
your
Top newspaper. Done.
top newspaper.
So one other thing is, sir, with respect to this,
Everybody,
Parents
everybody back. Made them to learn. I was trying my level best, they are not learning. I said level best in 9 years did not happen, in 3 days it happened. How? See, don't tell that I tried. One word which I don't like in my life is the word try. Soft skill trainers learn this.
Yes,
T-R-Y is a bad word.
bad.
If somebody says I will try to come, I will say don't come.
Yes.
You decide you are coming and come. That's it. Say I am coming. There can be failures, no, that doesn't matter. But so don't say I will try to come. Try to come means somewhere that handicap is there with me. So there is no try in my dictionary. I do it. Eh?
In Marathi there is one word. Now I am not getting that exact word for the English. Tarata, what should it
I see a lot of Marathi movies, beautiful movies they make. Cycle.
say?
Last year they made beautiful.
Cycle.
Cycle was a very nice.
What a beautiful movie is that.
Cycle.
Netflix.
Netflix.
Netflix,
I pick up all the Marathi movies and see. I don't have
तुमको
job.
कभी सैराट देखे हो?
And Malayalam movies are also good.
Sairat में क्या था यार?
अरे बहुत अच्छा.
I don't know people like Sairat, but I didn't.
This was बहुत अच्छा.
Even-
Yeah,
I was
Vimana. The Vimana movie was made in Marathi and
Yeah.
Marathi. Aircraft. Who invented aircraft?
Sorry?
Who invented aircraft?
Okay.
Some
According
brothers.
to
Some
modern
brothers.
things,
Some
Wrong
brothers.
brothers.
that is the thing, but Indian also there is.
Dalpade, Maharashtra.
Talpade. Talpade.
Yeah, many Dalpade, Dalpade.
In the modern history, Talpade, right? Before that also it was done.
See the definition of aircraft is so beautifully written in Sanskrit. Desha Deshantaram Yadpak. Desha Deshantaram Yadpak. You want to go from one desha to another desha. Three ways are there. Which are the way? Air, road, sea. Water. Okay. So you have to remove one by one. And then say air is the only one, then aircraft. The craft is air, the path is air, then two things have to be removed, water and land, right? Desha Deshantaram Yadpak. Dvipa Dvipantaram Cheva. If it is island to island, road is removed. Dvipa Dvipantaram Cheva. So road is removed. Yo Ambare Gantu Mahasi, which goes in the air. Ambaram is air. Which Ambare Gantu Mahasi. Sabhimana iti prokta. That is what is called Vipra. Not a beautiful way of defining things logically. One place to another place you have to go. Yeah, forget about it. Island to island, how do you go? Water, air. Yo Ambare Gantu Mahasi. In that only air when you use it, that becomes wind. Sabhimana iti prokta. See, everything was logically made and written. Now today we don't use logic. Logic is what is to be applied.
The logic and poetry is also one of the important aspects of
Poetry is always logic.
They teach in the form of poems.
That is why I
Easy to
remember.
learn, exactly. Easy to learn and remember. So that is what is missing
There
these
is a
days.
rhythm, there is a tone, there is a way to say it, and all of that put together. That's why oral traditions are continuing. Otherwise, how will you remember if it is?
Yeah, very one of us will remember at least poetry, but we don't remember characters, right?
Yeah.
So poetry is the way of. That is why all poets are scientists, all scientists are poets.
Poet that time.
You don't know. I'm a poet, I'm a scientist.
But I am poet, I am not scientist.
Hey, you are also a scientist. Designation is different.
No, no.
I'll give you a scientist today.
I can do poetry only in Telugu.
Enough.
For example, one poem for us.
Eh?
He says,
Which is the first poetry which you learn in your life? No, no, but in the nursery class.
I never been in nursery.
I have never been there in nursery. Only I learned in nursery when my children were in nursery. Tingle, tingle, little star. Versu, versu, ఆకాశములు. Translate చేయాలి అప్పుడప్పుడే. అర్థమైందా? And then ask a question, not to the students, at least the teacher. Who wrote the Tingle, Tingle, Little Star? I don't know. Okay, you can only sing, children can only sing. So both of them are equal. Right? Knowledge is equal. Teacher should have little more knowledge, you know. Who has written the poetry also, she never thought about it. That's a problem which we have. Teachers are equal to students. They don't ask questions by themselves. Where is London Bridge?
Where is London? Should be
Wrong. London Bridge is falling down. So it must have been fallen down by the time, end of the poetry. Did they allow to fall it down?
landlord research.
You research it.
I should
Your children also, you must have asked them to learn by heart, by heart, by heart. No. This is what is scientist answer. I researched it. It is not there. Before falling down, somebody purchased it from America and then gone to Arizona. So where is London Bridge now? Which LKG teacher knows it? This is what is lacking. I taught more than 1 million teachers, more than 1 million students, more than 1 million parents.
2 minutes from
Do you know my name?
Dr.
TPS. Teachers, parents, students.
Email. I would
Teachers,
like
parents,
to
students.
this day. I would like to know the full name also.
I mean, he is saying that what your parents kept you. Your
Shashi
name.
Kumar. T stands for Taurul. That's a place name.
Tharur.
Taurul.
अच्छा वो थरूर भी है ना
Tarul is there. That's in Palakkad. My place is in Kannur.
पलाक्कड़ है थरूर
Tarul is from Palakkad.
I take a few minutes. You will give us a poem.
हाँ so ఇంత మంచి అరకు ఇంత ఎంత చెత్త ఎందుకు ఇంత మంచి అరకు వెనుక ఇంత మంచి అరకు ఎంత చెత్త ఎందుకు
इतना कचरा क्यों है इतने अच्छे अरब है
और सुनो పడేకు చెత్త ఇక్కడ పడేకు
పడొద్దు
పడేది
ఓకే పడేకు చెత్త ఇక్కడ పడేకు
తెలుగు కూడా బాగా తెలుగు బాగలేదా
బాగుంది.
so shall we take a minute? We'll discuss more.
Yeah, so we will have get
और वो जो
together
ये
just
आता है
we
ना,
know each other now.
Yeah, that
जो అరకు में जो आते हैं ना टूरिस्ट लोग उनके लिए है ఇది మన అరకు నే అందమైన అరకు क्या ఇక్కడ చెత్త పడేకు ऐसे ఎందుకు చెత్త ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు
There was part of one of the movement called the Shastra Sahitya Parishad in Kerala. Shastra Sahitya Parishad. My brother was the president. So I was never noticed there, but I used to be associated. Beautiful writings are there, like spreading in Malayalam. They had a national science forum.
Malayalam में तो everything is under that backwater, nothing is visible. हाँ.
Under the
Backwaters. हाँ.
it's only backwater, na? And is free. Why don't we bother about backwater? Think about forward.
You know what? The one fisherman. We asked him, yeah, Kerala, there are so many coconut trees. So this must be falling onto people's head, no? All that everywhere it is coconut. So what he told that in the life of the history of Kerala, only one goat has died because of falling of coconut.
बोलते हैं एक्चुअली तेलुगु में भी है कि कोकोनट ट्री किसी के लोगों के
वो
साथ
देख
गिरता
के
नहीं
डालता है, नीचे कोई है तो नहीं
हाँ
डालता
वो
है।
ऐसा तेलुगु में भी है वो मानते हैं लोग
क्या
कि कोकोनट इतने सारे है ना गिरेगा तो आदमी मरेगा 99% चांसेस रहता है राइट एटलीस्ट इम्पेयरमेंट तो होगा ना कॉग्निटिव इम्पेयरमेंट लेकिन वो किसी के सर पे गिरता नहीं है तो तेलुगु में भी मानते हैं
देख के डालते हैं झाड़ू।
ऐसे बोलते हैं एक्चुअली मानते हैं
But
It
it was-
doesn't fall because people are there like this. Who will climb and fly it before.
the way they climb na
No,
I tried when I went to Kerala.
When did you do
Yes.
it?
Very simple.
When-
Even now I can do.
Yeah,
Even electric post also we climb using this.
Yeah, I also tried it. I also tried it.
Education.
No, I tried.
No, you need to have a strong
आदमी शेयर
muscles.
करूँगा करा
No, don't need it.
Only courage.
Only that.
हम तो करेज करके ऊपर से इधर
No,
ही
but
इधर
after
ही
some time, no, you
तो
are
थोड़ा
start
टेक-
shivering.
थोड़ा
मजबूत
थोड़ा
होना चाहिए।
टेक्निक चाहिए थोड़ा हाँ
That is.
Sorry.
If you
practice.
do any exercise then थोड़ा otherwise
Yeah, for the
technique is
See, I will today also when I think about it, it shivers. But once I start climbing, it just goes. It's like when
adrenaline pump
I love to climb the Hawa.
I make my children to learn this. When they come for camp, I make people to climb.
Everywhere ask, people will be having today this mountain, tomorrow this mountain, today this tree.
At least in this also there will be somebody climbing a tree. I took
Yeah.
them to Anandar and asked them to climb a tree.
Yes.
So it was hard for them. This was in sentence, all these camps.
Okay.
1 month camp for BTech children.
Hmm.
Every subject. Geography, this was for civil service. We need courage, that's it. Courage.
मजाक पड़ रहा है।
This is in the ground floor. The hot summer,
अच्छा
the gate, they were all standing there. They used to come in 2 years and then stay.
To make a move.
so any from what people got here when could be the next meeting we know that we have to get some like-minded people and discuss and make it more concrete
आप
No.
decide करो।
What we can do is join the group, right?
Yeah.
Join the group.
Easy,
Decide a
right?
date to the
No.
so let's discuss whoever is here and then put that as a probable date and
Yeah,
ask
who
them to
is
change
ready
that.
to host when? That is it.
Yeah, at least so yesterday I shared.
Yesterday, 7 o'clock only we discussed it night.
Yeah.
This
नहीं तुम लोग decide करो हमको inform करो। Because so many people if you keep on asking nothing you
Yeah,
will
Indian people summer is coming right So
It's not is coming, it's already come.
हाँ ठीक है हाँ.
No, don't worry all that. Immediate which date when you wanted to
exams
meet.
and this thing and this thing. What would be a possible good date that? we
Okay, I
will
will tell you
know?
what, for me, when it is not possible, this week it is not possible till Sunday.
In general,
In general, after that, there is no fixed thing, so you should fix.
any time is fine.
From
Keeps happening.
16,
See,
from
some-
16.
Weekend or weekend?
Some more other.
No, weekend. Yeah, weekend. Please for this 1 month. My son has a problem. So I am responsible.
No, what I'm saying is you can find out who wanted to do it next week. Whether she is coming, I am coming, you are coming. Doesn't matter. Let us make.
No, whoever is here, I'm finding out right
They
now.
know what we will do. Every week we will make. We'll fix one day.
One place, one girl, some more
No, you want to meet every week or you want to meet once in 15 days or you want to meet
If
it?
see, if we meet every once a week, after I think 2-3 meets, we'll anyways move into workshops. If we don't have to keep continuing the meeting, we can decide that. I think that is better. We meet every week, so that whoever comes, the progress is.
Maybe somebody else will come
workshop.
instead of me. Somebody
I think
else will be
after
there instead of
3-4
me, somebody
workshops,
else.
we will definitely move into meetings. We'll move into the execution phase. There is everything is ready made. We want to collaborate only. If we are building a farm and this thing at a time, but
We will check whether the farm is available for people to go and stay and all that, you know, so that you can come and then tell what the
Ah,
business is.
exactly.
Actually,
That is
I
what- that is the
want.
thing.
I will invite him for the next
That's
meeting.
what I'm saying.
Definitely, both of them will come.
Add them into the group so that
No,
they will
yeah,
come.
he is already in the group.
Ah,
He
he's
is already. He is already.
See,
in the group.
that place is already available, Cherala.
Hmm.
She spoke to me yesterday. Manmohan Reddy spoke, I don't
So
know.
there is one place already ready.
Okay.
So we can.
We can
Yeah,
have
we
Chevela is little far. If you get
50
as close as
kilometers.
possible.
Yeah, 50
Ah,
only.
50
The
kilometers.
same
It's
it
not
will be
big
for
deal.
this.
Outer ring roads
So
are
from
very
my
far.
place it is 50 kilometers. My house to that place is 50
Chevela
kilometers.
for our place it will be not more than 25.
30 kil, 30,
No,
37.
20.
37.
27 from Chevela.
Thoda hai wo. But it's okay. It's not
It's
a big
okay.
deal. It's not a
Because
big
you
deal.
know,
Because
Chevela is on the
excellent.
way to this thing. Our Sri
Vikarabad.
Sikarabad, Tandu.
Tandu,
Pari-
it is Chilpur. On the way to
No, no, Chilpur.
After Chilpur, huh?
After Chilpur, 17
Chilpur,
kilometers.
Vikarabad,
Separate
Anantagiri. See, Anantagiri
So
is
it is Chilpur I go.
No, not Anantagiri.
How far
It
is
is
it from
towards
the?
that, na? Vikarabad is Anantagiri, na? It
See,
is towards that.
TSR farms, I'll tell you this is from this place. From this place it is 54 kilometers.
And everyone believes, I felt one thing which I want to share as my impression. Everyone is implementing whatever they believe. That was a common thing that I felt. Whatever they believe, they are
And we have
implementing.
something to share.
And then
See, all of us have something to share. That
and
is why we are
everyone
doing.
wants to share and connect. The
Main
common
thing
thing
is
I
the
saw in
connect and
everyone.
grow.
Even
Connect and grow.
That's it.
Main
No,
thing
not
is-
for
Maybe
growing
connect
our-
and grow.
No,
Maybe
but
share
it
to
is-
some-
connect and contribute.
Contribute.
Connect and contribute is
Contribute
very
is also there,
and
but
then growth is a
intellectual growth
byproduct.
is.
Growth is a
Intellectual growth
byproduct.
is for me it is, you know,
See,
I
I
think,
don't-
you know.
Right? There
You
is
have done
Nothing
it.
which I can grow with somebody else giving, right?
Yeah. So definitely it is
If
growing.
somebody is giving, then we grow. That's it.
Definitely we grow. So it is, you know, byproduct of.
That's something in general I saw this is the common thing at least resonated with me.